This wonderful vocalist contribute background vocals for several superstars including The Supremes, The Vandellas, B.B. King, and Diana Ross, to mention a few. This vocalist was clearly a star in the eyes of the music industry. Although she never became a household name, this talented vocalist made significant contributions to the evolution of rock, R&B, blues, and pop. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Clydie King. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more content. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born on August 21st, 1943 in Dallas, Texas. She was just 2 years old when her mother sadly passed away, and she was raised by her older sister. King sang in her church choir and stood out from a very young age. At the age of 8, she appeared on a national television show that was presented by Art Linkletter, a prominent TV and radio personality at that time. After beginning to sing in a local church, King moved to Los Angeles with her family. After beginning to sing in her local church, King moved to Los Angeles with her family. Here, she graduated from Fairmont High School in 1961. In Los Angeles is where she began her recording career at the age of 13. After being discovered by songwriter Richard Berry, King began her singing career with the group that was named Little Clydie and the Teens in 1956. Over the years, she regularly recorded as a leader, typically in a traditional doo-wop or soul style for labels such as Specialty, Phillips, Minute, and Imperial. Her reputation as a good voice led to her recording sessions for Phil Spector and a 3-year spell as a member of Ray Charles' vocal backup group, the Raylettes, alongside the equally brilliant vocalist Mary Clayton. Because of her background in church, her talent for gospel, and the emotional strength that came along with it meant that she was able to have a significant impact on the rock and roll scene in the late 60s when it began to open up to the sound of the church music. King contributed backing vocals for Humble Pie, which achieved enormous success in the United States. She went on to become an in-demand session singer, working with Vanetta Fields and Shirley Matthews, also recording with B.B. King, the Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, Joe Cocker, and many more. She was also a member of the Blackberries alongside Fields and Matthews. In early 1970, King became even more sought after when she appeared on Joe Cocker's historic Mad Dogs and the Englishman US tour. Cocker's friend and bandmate Leon Russell had been part of Phil Spector's musical crew and no doubt knew King from those days. She landed a solo deal with Lizard Records. Lizard Records was a short-lived label that was formed by music producer Gabriel Meckler. While with the label, she recorded her debut album, Direct Me, and Meckler assembled an excellent studio staff to support her. On keyboard was a legendary Billy Preston, who of course was a seasoned and recognized musician who had previously recorded with the Beatles. This was King's only solo album, but it was an opportunity to display her excellent singing abilities. For an example, her 1971 solo song About Love peaked at number 45 on the R&B charts.
Reach out for the love, and you had your chance.
Although her initial record was a small success, King quickly joined a singing group that was known as Brown Sugar. But she did sing on the Rolling Stones' 1972 album Exile on Main Street. In 1971, she appeared on the Beaver and Krause album Gandharva. Ray Brown performed bass on the gospel-infused Walking by the River, which she sung lead vocals on. Surprisingly, King and Mary Clayton contribute background vocals on Leonard Skinner's 1973 song Sweet Home Alabama, a song whose statement of Southern ideals sparked controversy and did not sit well with King and Clayton. King first became acquainted with Bob Dylan in 1980 during his Born Again religious period. In 1998, the media reported that Bob Dylan's girlfriend at the time had revealed that, and I'm still gonna say allegedly, that Bob Dylan allegedly secretly married King, and the two had allegedly had 2 children together. She also stated that Bob Dylan had long-term relationships with many background vocalists, including Helena Springs, Carol Woods, and Carol Dennis. Sadly, on January 7th, 2019, King passed away at the age of 75 due to complications from a blood infection. Now, for some strange reason, YouTube is only notifying about 20% of my supporters each time I upload. So to change that, just make sure you guys have the notification bell turned on. Make sure it says all instead of personalized, so that way you will be notified each time I upload. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song that Clydie King sang on?